you. Trust her. I know it gets tough sometimes. I know you wanna lose your mind, but you have to be wise. Kings may mention of her. They wrote songs and proverbs of forever she will remain. Wisdom is her name. So just meditate on the worst thing I say. Don't you know wisdom is a cheap thing? Many have searched but they can't find her. Wisdom, back with her. Wisdom, back with her. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I remember reading that the truth will set you free. And if the sun shall make you free, then you are free indeed. I've seen a lot of hopes, heard a lot of lies, but when I read the word, there's no compromise. So I'ma be honest, I'ma be honest, I'ma be honest with you, yeah. I'ma be honest, I'ma be honest with you, yeah. I've seen a lot of hopes, heard a lot of lies, but I'ma be honest, yeah. I'ma be honest. Sheesh.
I put my life on repair, I speak the truth. I got a whole bunch of precepts that said we gon' rule. I got the bombs on heapers, they gotta move. If you won't say something, you gotta prove. Oh, I feel so oppressed, I can't get the rest. I got a lot of tension from those lynchings. No one pays attention and don't mention. They afraid to speak the truth. They gon' try to talk the truth. They gon' go to war with you, especially if you stand for Christ. It's like, oh, I can let them things go. Oh, I can let that thing go.
I remember reading that the truth will set you free. And if the sun shall make you free, then you are free indeed. I've seen a lot of hopes, heard a lot of lies, but when I read the word, there's no compromise. So I'ma be honest, I'ma be honest, I'ma be honest with you, yeah. I'ma be honest, I'ma be honest with you, yeah. I've seen a lot of hopes, heard a lot of lies, but I'ma be honest, I'ma be.
I can be totally honest. If we talking about wine, you know we the finest. We made in the image of God, so choose your words wisely when trying to describe us. I know when they find us, we so weak at heart, but we gotta ask, where does it start? Honestly, we used to have a bond with the Most High God. To the sin we was in, just 2 of the part. Now we doing our part to bring it back down. And I pray the Lord forgive us for our background. Honestly, the honesty is the best situation that we can be in when the Lord is coming back down. Lord is coming back now, and I know we all want it to end, but keeping these commandments is where it begins. I ain't sugarcoating this for none of my friends, and as a friend, you should understand what it takes for me to be a better man in this truth, to stand in the booth and tell you the truth, even when you're wrong, even when you're right. It doesn't matter what I'm telling you or say your life. Whether you take it or leave it, that is up to you. But you can't tell me that I didn't tell the truth. So whenever he returns, what is your excuse? He already know, you might as well just tell the truth.
I remember reading that the truth will set you free. And if the sun shall make you free, then you are free indeed. I've seen a lot of hopes, heard a lot of lies, but when I read the word, there's no compromise. So I'ma be honest, I'ma be honest, I'ma be honest with you, yeah. I'ma be honest, I'ma be honest with you, yeah. I've seen a lot of hopes, heard a lot of lies, but I'ma be honest, I'ma be honest.
No turning back, I'm stuck on truth. I'm holding to like I was glue. It's you and me, it's me and you against the world. How can we lose? What do we wanna do? What do we wanna do? Yeah. Wow. But the Father told us to, yeah. Put them on the jet light. We the ones in the spotlight. Be like damn right. You the shade, you don't want it with the sunlight. Real Jews in the cut light. Blacker than the Klondike. Who that is, that's us. Gonna be here like every night. We gon' rule the world. We gon' rule the world. Gonna be here like every night. We gon' rule the world. We gon' rule the world.
I remember reading that the truth will set you free. And if the sun shall make you free, then you are free indeed. I seen a lot of hopes, heard a lot of lies. But when I read the word, there's no compromise. So I'ma be honest, I'ma be honest, I'ma be honest with you, yeah. I'ma be honest, I'ma be honest with you, yeah. I seen a lot of hopes, heard a lot of lies. But I'ma be honest, I'ma be.
All my life, I did wrong to you, and I'm sorry for the things I thought you do. And I feel I don't deserve this. I just don't deserve this. I just don't deserve. And I feel I don't deserve this. I just don't deserve this. I just don't deserve. All along, you've been there for me. And I did you wrong, but you still care for me. I know you do. Locked up in my own ways, but you came and set me free. And by your side is where I wanna be. All my life, I did wrong to you, and I'm sorry for the things I thought you do. And I feel I don't deserve this. I just don't deserve this. I just don't deserve. And I feel I don't deserve this. I just don't deserve this. I just don't deserve.
You made me change my mind. You made me fall in line. Chose me, but I don't know why. And I feel good, I can never lie. And I just wanna say thank you for all the things that you done for me. Gotta prove to you how much I love you. When you rain in your blessings, remember me. And I just wanna say thank you for all the things that you done for me. Gotta prove to you how much I love you. Because to serve you is my destiny.
All my life, yeah, all my life, I did wrong to you. Oh, I did you wrong. Yeah, I know I did you wrong. And I'm sorry for the things I thought you do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I feel I don't deserve this. I just don't deserve this. I just don't deserve. And I feel I don't deserve this. I just don't deserve this. I just don't deserve.
Sorry for. sorry for. And I feel like don't deserve this. I just don't deserve this. I just don't deserve. And I feel like don't deserve this. I just don't deserve this. I just don't deserve.
When I met you, I knew I needed more of you to teach me all your ways. Righteousness, love, fear of the Most High. So every day I pray, create in me a clean heart, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, oh God, I wanna be in your will. Lord, do you hear me? Do you hear me? I delight to do thy will. You, Lord, have I hidden in my heart, so that I might die daily. Get rid of the old me. Perfect in your sight is what I wanna be. So create in me a clean heart, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, oh God, I wanna be in your will. Lord, do you hear me? Do you hear me? Your wisdom, it teaches me your laws are a lamp unto my feet, converting my soul, making me whole. Righteousness in your laws allow me to grow. So create in me a clean heart, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, oh God, I wanna be in your will. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Create in me a clean heart, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, oh God, I wanna be in your will.
This AZ3 in the building. Yeah. Calling you daughters of Sarah. We see you. Today is your day. That's right. Author of beauty. Come on. Come on.
For the first author of our beauty have created them, labeled them. Beauty is much more when you relate with them, way with them. Hate it cause they ain't it, can't compare to them, away with them. My sisters like they're precious, ain't no one mistaking them. You can't get her twisted, nope, sick religion's fake to them. Girding any scripture, sister, sharper than the blade of it. You can surely miss her with them critics and their labeling. The apple of her father's eye, ain't no one replacing him. Kinky, curly, twisty, yep, realer than what real can get. You cannot define her with designer or a makeup kit. Driven is a given, she divine. I say she heaven sent. The maker left his mark on that. Who you gon' replace her with? Modest, not ain't novice yet. She flyer than the pelican. You can get her with her kids. Got a house, that's how she lives. Ain't another better search the earth, and you ain't finding them. For Israel is the Lord's portion. She the one I'm riding with. Riding with.
let your light shine. You left all that ratchet stuff behind. Now the only thing that you screaming is Proverbs 31 be the reason for that virtue that you be bringing. Woo. And your price is far above rubies. Ain't got time to be a nuisance, cause as is the mother, so is the daughter. But you ain't really worried because that righteous example of your husband you follow. So his head wraps, fringes on, chilling on the Sabbath. Yeah, you ain't caught up in the madness of diamonds and pearls and costly array. And yeah, you looking good, but professing godliness is all that matters to you. Dressed to the foot, you ain't worried about the haters. Walk what you talk, hold it down for the nation. Yeah, support the troops, and it ain't no imitating, that's right. In Israel, you know ain't no nation greater. Woo.
So far from where you started. Don't be afraid to let your light shine on the world. So start where you've come. So far from where you started. Don't be afraid now to let your light shine on the world. Let your light so shine, so men might say a good word. Oh, you're an Israelite, let the nation see what you're worth. Ooh, I got my dress on check, my fringes on deck, my head wrapped on, looking modest when I step out. Cause we're the greatest people on this earth, oh. So I'ma let my light shine bright, yeah. Ooh, I'ma let my light shine bright, yeah. 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 I'm fixing myself, I'ma get it right. It's very dark here, I'ma need your light. I'ma follow anywhere you go, anywhere. Quicker than I gotta let you go. Let you know you leave me cause I cannot let you go. Cannot let you go. You leave me cause I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go. I let you, won't let you. I won't let you down. I let you, won't let you. I won't let you down. I made up my mind, want this forever. You're too hard to find. You are a treasure. Rain or shine, shine. I'ma hold you down, not gon' waste your time. You was there for me all the time. Didn't know what I had, I was too blind. Yeah, you was always down for me. How did you put up with me? You was always good to me. Hey, let your blessings rain down on me.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. Most High in Christ bless you all. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Wake up, Jacob. Wake up, Jacob. It's time for Jacob to wake up. All right. Wake up to the 12 tribes of Israel. All right. That's who you be. We're going to go ahead first and start by sending up the prayers. Sisters, make sure your head covered. Brothers, uncovered. Let's go.
Of Israel, blow trumpet. Heavenly Father, as always, thank you for allowing another day step closer to the kingdom, Lord. As you continue to watch down upon the congregation, continue to lead us, guide us, and bless us. Continue to give us understanding, knowledge, and instructions on how to obtain the kingdom, Lord. Continue to take away our adversaries. Continue to make the time short and destroy our enemies, Lord. In the Son, Jesus' name, amen.
All praises, all praises. We're going to read this disclaimer real quick, Israel, and jump into the class.
All right. Shalom, Israel. We are not a hate group. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Israel United in Christ is a nonviolent Bible-based movement. We do not advocate or condone any acts of violence against any race, ethnicity, or gender. I'm going to read it from here. We advise that if anyone hears or knows of any plots to cause harm to anyone or to break the laws of the land, you must contact the proper authorities to bring awareness to any possible threat, as stated in Leviticus 5:1.
All praises, Israel. You know we got to start off with our script. Give me that Romans 13 and 11. Romans 13 and 11. That's what this class is based off of. The name of the show, Wake Up Jacob. You know, our job is to wake up the 12 tribes of Israel again so we can get out of this captivity, all right, by keeping the commandments. Let's read that first.
The book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Right now, at this very time, it's time for you to wake up. As you see the plagues coming forth throughout the earth, the destruction of us as a nation, from George Floyd to Breonna Taylor to, you just name somebody, basically. All right, to Mike Brown, the guy that get convicted, whatever the hell his name is. We're in oppression right now. The Most High is sending you these signs literally through your people to wake you up, all right, to who you are, your nationality, to try to seek those things out that was lost, all right? Today's class is called True Friendship. True friendship, all right? Understanding with friendship, all right? People will come into your life, okay? Some for good, some for bad. Meaning some to show and teach you, to go through things with you, to teach you a lesson, all right? Some people are not meant to be in your life forever. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes in life, you grow up, right? From a kid, you may have people you grew up with in your surrounding neighborhoods. You grew up from, you know, elementary to middle school to high school, and then boom, you went off to another college or something, so on and so forth. So people come in and out of your life. You know what I'm saying? Just like in this truth as well. People go come in and out of your life. Some go fall off. You know what I'm saying? That's just the realness of everything. You know, some people go come in this truth and not, they come in for a season. They're not meant to be here forever. You know what I'm saying? Meaning the Most High go take the spirit from them. All right. And it's for you to learn something from everything that's going around you and every person, so-called friend, that come into your life. All right. I'm going to read the definition of friend first. All right. A person attached to another by feelings of affection or personal regard. A person who gives assistance, a partner, a supporter, a friend or foe. So it can be, you know, either or, right? Synonyms: acquaintance, associates, neighbor. I put neighbor. A companion. All right. Antonyms: foes, antagonist, enemy, opponent. All right. Stranger. So let's roll with the video. All right. This video go set the stage for the different phases or different type of friendships that you may come in contact with throughout your life. We got it?
Hey, Shalom Israel. Hey, real quick. So we are also too on live stream.
What's up,
all
y'all?
right? When you go to livestream.com/IUIC, you will see Wake Up Jacob. So just in case if this video did somehow get shut down on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, you can also too be able to reach us on live stream where we should still be going live. All right.
All praise. Appreciate it, Lawson. So we're going to start off with this video and listen to what the young lady have to say. And, you know, this from a, per se, woman's perspective, but, you know, it all correlate. All right. Let's go.
Coakley and I'm back for another video, and as you can see from the title, today we are going to be talking about fake friendships. All of y'all toxic people, get the hell out. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Personal experience. You guys have been wanting this video for some time now, and I've had a lot of personal experience with this. A lot. Enough for a lifetime. Some people in this video might be triggered because if I'm talking about certain traits and stuff like that, you might find out that you're actually the toxic person, you're actually the fake friend, and if that's what it is, just be glad you found out now and make the correct choices to fix it and be better in the future.
So she said something in that to where you may find out that you're the fake friend or you the toxic one in this relationship. Remember, a friendship is like a marriage per se. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a bond together. It's not sexual, but it's a bond. You know what I'm saying? Via whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? It's a friendship that you build upon. All right? Y'all have things in common, so on and so forth. Aims, goals, you know, your beliefs, so on and so forth. All right? That's what brings your friendship together. All right? But in that friendship, you have two roles that you play. You either a supporter, somebody that's helping in a friendship, somebody that's being an aid in the friendship, somebody that's bringing something to the table in the friendship. You know, meaning being a support to one another. You know what I'm saying? When a brother's down or sister down, you got to help pick them back up. All right? You can really figure out who's who in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because it will manifest itself, you know, through actions. All right? Keep going.
Okay, so we have a lot to talk about, so I'm not going to ramble. We're just going to jump right into this. But first, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you doing? We're going to give you a couple seconds to do that, okay?
You start at the beginning? You couldn't. Yeah. Don't want to get to the seasonal friend.
Do me a favor, start over and then turn the volume up a little bit louder for us to be able to hear.
What's up, y'all? It's Hattie Coakley and I'm back for another video, and as you can see from the title, today we are going to be talking about fake friendships. All of y'all toxic people, get the hell out. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Personal experience. You guys have been wanting this video for some time now, and I've had a lot of personal experience with this. A lot. Enough for a lifetime. Some people in this video might be triggered because if I'm talking about certain traits and stuff like that, you might find out that you're actually the toxic person, you're actually the fake friend, and if that's what it is, just be glad you found out now and make the correct choices to fix it and be better in the future. Okay, so we have a lot to talk about, so I'm not gonna ramble. We're just gonna jump right into this. But first, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you doing? We're gonna give you a couple seconds to do that, okay? Did you do it? Good. Now you can watch the video and welcome to our family. Also, follow me on my socials. They're gonna be right here. This is where you can participate in polls, all that fun stuff, or whatever. Let's just get into this. So this is quite the touchy subject for me, only because I mean, now I'm at the point where I laugh at it, but you're gonna see I'm still a little it's just you're just gonna go across so many people in your life that are going to be fake as hell, and it's just okay, there are gonna be a lot of people in your life that you think are forever friends, BFFL, that's my sis for life. No, people change in a heartbeat. Everybody is not in your life forever. Everybody is not a forever friend, and this is what I'm gonna explain to you guys first, because I know you're probably feeling a type of way, and this is important to remember. A lot of people, whether that's romantically, friendships, even certain family members, certain people are in your life for a season versus forever. Certain people are in your life for a short period of time to show you something, to have you experience something. They're there so that you find something out about yourself. You move better in the next friendship, the next relationship, the next whatever
right
it is.
there. You see this key thing she's saying, that certain people that are in your life for a season. You know what I'm saying? For a particular time. Just like you can say people that go to college. A lot of people become good friends in college, but then once they leave college, they going on with their lives. But they learn something in that season of their life. You know what I'm saying? With those friends that they come in contact with. Because everybody come from different backgrounds of life as well. You know?
Yeah, Cap. Hey, and I'll tell you, even from a personal experience myself, as soon as I got out of high school with my friends who was my best friends at that time, one of them ended up going to the military. One ended up going to college in another state. But during that time frame I was there with them, they did teach me a lot of things behind how to be a good friend and how to show loyalty and how to receive that loyalty. You know what I mean? So
that's right.
That was a good thing. And of course you had your bad experiences too, but like you say, there was things that was learned.
That's right. So like she said, yeah, experience. Experience is the best teacher, as they say, right? But then wisdom is as well. You know what I'm saying? To take heed to somebody that's been through something in life and give you that wisdom to say, okay, don't do that. You know. But you know, a lot of people they love to go try new things, right? But yeah, that's it. That's it. To be able to go through those things, like you said, and then that's what she's saying is going to make your next friendship stronger. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been through the bumps and the humps and the arguments and this, that, and third in previous relationships that didn't go well. You know. Go ahead.
Next business opportunity. Certain people, certain opportunities, certain jobs, certain anything is in your life for a short amount of time so that you learn something and move on to the next season. Now, other people are meant to be your lifelong partner, whether that's romantically or in a friendship. Like, other people are supposed to go through the mud with you, are supposed to go through everything with you. That's a forever friend. But other people, when you start seeing the signs pop up, you need to open your eyes and be like, what is God or whatever beings or just life in general trying to show me through this person? What am I missing?
That's one key thing. She said, what's the Most High trying to show you through this person? You know what I'm saying? Why is this person really in my life? Because some people are not there for you. They're there to get things from you. You know what I'm saying? They're there to take versus give, or opportunists. You know what I'm saying? And we go touch on all that, Lord willing. But go ahead and play.
Because when you close your eyes on something that you know is not right, it's not sitting right in your spirit, you're only holding yourself back. I just wanted to get that out there first before I talk about like spotting fake friends, how to cut them off, all that stuff. But that's for later in the video. Here is what you came for. There are several ways to spot when somebody in your life is not really there for you. If you and a friend fall out and now your business is out there, that was never your friend ever. For example, I know deep dark dirt about a lot of people that I do not associate myself with anymore, but I would never be like, did you know that so-and-so did this, da-da-da-da? What? No. If you told me something in confidentiality, something that was really deep and dark to you, I would never run my mouth about it because I'm mad at you right now. So if your friend is running her mouth and telling your business ever, do not get back with that friend ever, because they are not to be trusted, and that's business. If you have business that you don't want to be on the streets, don't be friends with that person, because if you slip up and tell them something, most likely it's going to be on the streets. The biggest sign of a fake friend to me is when you be telling them like.
So you can put us back up on big screen. So she said somebody, a true friend don't go around talking about your business. Don't go around talking about things that they've confided in you to other people, that basically to strangers or to their other acquaintances or friends. They don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's called, we're going to read it. Go to Proverbs 11:13. A true friend or a faithful friend, a friend that cherish or values their relationship with their friends, won't do that. Just like in a marriage as well. It's the same correlation. A marriage, you know, and we know worldly, you know, people break up, so on and so forth, right? Even just in a marriage, you're not going to go around telling everybody your business, right? because it's between you and your husband. You understand? Let's read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verse 13. A talebearer revealeth secrets, but he that is of a faithful spirit concealeth the matter.
It say a talebearer. A talebearer is a person who maliciously gossips or reveals secrets. That's a talebearer. That's a person that really don't care about this so-called friendship that we have.
Right. They take pride in seeing you hurt.
There you go. So how somebody you say you love or BFFs or whatever label you want to put on it, how can you call yourself a friend to them? You're not. You're not their friend. You hate them, really. You know what I'm saying? You have hatred in your heart for them. Right. You know? It says 13. And he that is a faithful spirit concealeth the matter. A faithful friend is not going to go around telling your business because they're faithful to our relationship. They're faithful to what we've built over the years. Okay? Michael, now you say you got one?
Yeah. Read the next verse, verse 14.
Verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors there is safety.
Right. So now this scripture is correlating with verse 13, but it says, where no counsel is, the people fall, but a multitude of counselors there is safety. So you do want to have in your presence and around you counselors who are there to always have the mind for your best safety, right? But then there's a method behind it. Get Sirach 6 real quick. So you must have counselors, right? But then watch this. Get Sirach 6 and start at verse 6.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 6.
Uh-huh.
Be in peace with many, nevertheless have but one counselor of 1,000.
So first off, the scripture is explaining to us that when we around other people, we don't want to be that toxic person like she made mention of. So when we're around brothers and sisters, we want to have that spirit of peace. Always try to be peaceable, never be the one to cause contention, so forth and so on. And a lot of us, we deal with that, but we got to be able to examine ourselves to see why we have that contentious spirit or why we like that and try to fix those things. Read.
Verse 6. If thou wouldst get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
Now keep in mind, we're dealing with a counselor and having that multitude of safety. This is the wisdom behind why you got to prove a friend first. You never know if somebody might have some evil intent behind it.
Right.
But then when you are having a friendship or relationship with them, and as you go through certain things, you'll see if somebody has evil intent, right?
Right. When you prove it them.
Right.
You go see, like, are they there for you or they're there for, what word you said earlier, Cap?
Opportunists. Right. So now this next part is the main part I want to get to. Go ahead, verse 8.
Verse 8. For some man is the friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
Read.
And where there is a friend who being turned to enmity and strife will discover thy reproach.
Right. So you have some people who they consider themselves friends, meaning they'll hang with you, they enjoy their time with you, and they'll go out with you and things like that. But it says, verse 9. And there is a friend who being turned to enmity, meaning now y'all starting to have some type of conflict with each other. And strife will discover thy reproach. Meaning all the secrets that you had, now this person is going to make it known to the world just because of that problem y'all have.
They're revealing your whole life story to whoever have ears to listen.
Right. And then for the reason of them trying to get an audience to listen, they use your secrets as preeminent.
Right.
That's their evil intent.
That's right.
Hey, this class and the topic is so powerful, and everything. Not saying she would say that, but majority of our people who think like that, they would tell you that the Bible is not a true book. Everything she just quoted is in the Bible.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason why it's not a true book, you haven't been taught the trueness in the book, the validity in the book. You understand? Because what y'all bringing now is heavy, because friendship, is going to make or break us in our spiritual walk, our conscience, our mental health, our stability. If you don't have a solid friendship, man, you have a foundation that's built on sand.
That's right.
Because Christ was a friend to us.
That's right.
That's why he said, I gave my life to Israel. That's what a true friend does.
Right.
So give me watch this. Everything she said, both of y'all quoted already, but I'm finna go in the Bible gonna go in great detail parallel to what she just said. Get Sirach 27 and 16. Watch this. And that's why it's important that our people be born again, renew, refresh your mind, because the Bible is the answer to all our problems, to all our sickness. Whenever you get it, you can start.
The book of Sirach, chapter 27 and verse 16. Whoso discovered secrets loseth his credit.
Right, because when you confining someone, because you have to have some type of trust to them. Because you don't go telling your business to everybody.
That's right.
So therefore, that person had to have some type of connection with you to build up your trust to where you can tell them your secrets.
Right. That's what you call friend. Everybody else is acquaintance or associates that, you know, from your job you see pass about, basically.
Right. It didn't say who discovered a public conversation.
Right.
It said a secret. A secret. Not everybody knows the secret. Just like the understanding this Bible is a secret to some people, you ain't gonna get it. So the same thing when you dealing with an individual, when you have trust with them and you telling them a secret in confidence.
Right.
In confidence. That they are able to hold that secret, because a lot of things when we tell each other, that's what bonds us together.
Right.
And then it say you lose credit. What's the first thing you say? I can't tell this person nothing no more.
Right. Basically.
Because when you tell somebody a secret like that about you being raped, you probably have a disease, all these type of things. My mama was on drugs, and then when this person get mad, be like, that's why you got a damn STD. Byron gave it to you. Right. You not only hurt, then you say, man, my friend did this to me. I can't tell you nothing else.
There you go.
Because you are. That's what the Bible say. Travel not with a bold fella. Right. Because a person cannot rule over their spirit. They have no discipline. That's why the first thing in this Bible, you have to desire discipline. Right. To where you know when you know the season to say things, and you understand to where when I say something, this is my friend at the end of the day. Because love is supposed to be unconditional.
Right.
But your love is conditional.
There you go.
So when you're mad, you can tell all my secrets. Because when you're mad, a lot of times we try to hurt each other.
That's it. That's why I had to read the definition of talebearer. It said a person who is malicious.
Right. No malice intent. You know what I'm saying? To where when you tell them that, you discredit everything, because that person is not going to trust in you no more.
That's right.
Even though if you say you sorry.
And that's what the relationship is built off, Cap. Trust.
Right. I trust whatever disagreement we have, despite how heated it gets, that you able to, you know what I mean, have a conscience in you and say, you know what, I'm not gonna go there.
Right.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. And Captain can, you know what I mean, and he can vouch for this. A relationship is like a friendship. And a lot of counsels that we have is usually the sisters, the wife, that will go in the council and say all the meanest things,
right,
the harshest things to the man that is her, supposed to be her Lord,
right,
supposed to be the father of her children, and somebody she reverence. She would go in that room and say all manner of evil things to him just to hurt him.
She pulled the whole box out.
What she do? She caused the wound, and then she said, "I'm not done yet. Let me put the salt in the wound." And it's usually it's the male to say, I'm gonna have restraint. Even though she's saying all this evil stuff to me, I'm still gonna have restraint, because at the end of the day, that is my wife and I love her. And I don't want to tear her down like that. These are the things that we don't understand, the true importance of friendship. So, and guess what? That person start to be reserved around you.
Right.
They don't be the same. Why? Because right here it says, discover the secret, you lose their credit. The credit is they trust. You need a cosigner now.
You got a bad credit score.
Yeah, you need a cosigner to your own husband.
Right.
And a lot of times it's the same way from parents to their own children, and you wonder why your children don't talk, your child don't talk to you. And then when he get like 18 or 19, he just blow up on you. You be like, where the hell that come from?
Right.
Because he lost trust in you as a parent.
There you go. Right.
That's what I'm saying. We have to understand what this Bible is talking about, and that's why I say this is a heavy, heavy class. Don't overlook this. Go. You got something you want to say?
Oh, I was gonna jump in right there where you was talking about with the husband and the wife, that Cap, and even with that, even with just friends in the midst. I got a real quick precept, real quick.
We're gonna, let me finish this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Let me finish this. Go ahead.
Whoso discovers secrets loseth his credit, and shall never find friend to his mind.
You see that? Go ahead.
Verse 17. Love thy friend, and be faithful unto him.
You see that? When you get a friend, it say love thy friend, be faithful unto him. Being faithful to him to where y'all gonna have ups and downs. Just like a marriage, you're gonna have trouble in the flesh. People gonna do things you don't like. That's what your friendship is based on. Is trust that, you know what? Whatever we go through, we're gonna be able to get over it.
Right, basically.
Go ahead.
Hey, you know what's heavy, Cap? My dad told me this long time ago when I was young. When it comes to he was giving me this wisdom in the aspect of a marriage or dealing with, women. And you can make the same correlation dealing with a friendship. When you're dealing with a woman and you're trying to prove her and so forth and so on to where she become your wife, it's like levels to it, right? You go through hurdles and you overcome certain obstacles, and then there's levels and you can start to increase. And they get to the point where all praises you were able to overcome those hurdles and those problems that y'all might have had between each other, and now there's smooth sailing from there. But then when you leave from one individual for whatever problems that might have occurred, and then you go to another person, you have to start all the way from the bottom again. Now you got to experience problems again. You got to go through these different things. When if you would have stayed faithful to that one individual, guess what? None of those problems at a point in time, they're going to start to cease. And now that true friendship is going to be there. But you have to work to get there.
Right.
You know what's heavy? You're in the spirit on that also. And Caps, y'all in the spirit too. Because we don't realize, especially like in the marriage, when you are proving, we're not proving for lust. We're not proving just to be proving. We're supposed to be proving as friends. Husband and wife is supposed to be the best of the best friends. Like our forefather Toby, he said, I take this woman not for lust, but uprightly. The proving stage of that marriage is seeing, are we going to be able to be friends through the good and through the bad? I'm going to be telling you my secrets, and you're going to be telling me your secrets. It is so heavy. Real quick. Job chapter 6 verse 14. I want to pull just the top part of this verse.
Hey, officer, and
Yes,
go
sir.
back to what Officer Michael Naam pulled. Like you coordinated with marriage. To like we're gonna go to Sirach 25 one day.
Yes, sir.
And it's all correlated. But like you said, say take not my sister for lust is the same as a friend for his own occasion.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes,
Like
sir. Yes,
just
sir.
lust, just hit it and quit it, and then the brother that just want to get some money from you or whatever, right? You know.
Read that real quick. Job chapter 6 verse 14.
The book of Job, chapter 6 and verse 14. To him that is afflicted, pity should be showed from his friend.
Read that part again.
To him that is afflicted, pity should be showed from his friend.
Pity is supposed to be showed from your friend. Like you were going in, Cap, when a secret is being told or a secret is being revealed, whether it be between husband and wife, whether it be amongst friends, brother to brother, sister, whatever the situation. When there is a time of affliction or when there's a time of need of pity, that friend is supposed to be there to show you some comfort. Not to, like you say, pour salt into your wounds. Not cut you and then pour salt into your wounds. Not to a friend in your face, and then as soon as you turn your back, you being stabbed in the back, a backstabber.
Right. And that's we're gonna go back. Let's go back to Sirach 27. And that's why I say what you saying, officer. It say a friend is like a medicine and a strong defense.
Yes, sir.
You know, and we don't understand the value of that because we never been taught that really. Because it's broken people trying to fix other broken people.
Basically, right.
You know, that is not going to work
at all. You're trying to teach another broken person how to be more broken.
Right. And that's why you see a lot of VH1s. You know what I mean? They always fighting and going off and crying and getting emotional, sad, angry. It's all different spirits and different emotions up in them. Why? Because first of all, as a nation, everyone have to find a way to love themselves. Because if you find a way to love yourself, then you can love someone else to help them love themselves. A lot of times we don't know how to love ourselves, so we get in these relationships and they become toxic. It's because you want somebody to love you more than you love yourself. And then when they don't fulfill the when they don't hold up to the measuring stick, then that's when you start to become hatred on you. You start hating them, right? Because they can't help you fulfill the emptiness that's in you. They're not supposed to do that
at all.
They're supposed to help support you and get you to where you need to be, but they're not supposed to be the sole person, the sole entity to get you from point A to point B. They're supposed to help you get there and help you make it a support system, a safety net.
Hey,
when
Kev.
you go off, they be like, you know what, brother, you told me your goals, you told me your secrets, you know, and I understand who you is as a person, that you going off.
Right. Basically, that's
You know
what a
I'm
friend
saying?
would do.
Right. Don't say that you got a bunch of associates, and then when you fall on hard times, now you want somebody to be a true friend.
Right.
No, you spoke in the atmosphere to what they are to you.
Pretty much, right.
So don't get mad to it. They behave like who they are.
There they go.
Exactly. So a lot of times, if you want a friend, you must show yourself friendly.
That's it.
That's right.
So let's go on.
Sirach 27:17. Love thy friend and be faithful unto him. But if thou bewrayest his secrets, follow no more after him.
You see, that's what the sister just said.
Right.
If a person tell your secrets, don't follow them. Don't tell them nothing else.
Right.
You know, and that's what once again, friendship is built on trust. And if I can't trust you, then it ain't no need for me to be around you
at all. Right. We don't have a relationship.
It ain't this right here. It ain't that I want you harm. It ain't that I want death upon you. It just no, man, you not rocking like that no more. I wish the best for you. All is forgiven. I pray that the Most High bless you, your household, and your children go to college. But it just, like you said, we lost credit, we lost trust, into where I gave you opportunity to have that, and you betrayed that.
Right.
And not saying, like, once again, you ain't turned to my enemy. It's just like you're not that individual I tell my trust to no more.
That's
because you cannot hold water. What it say in Sirach? It say like a man that's traveled with a arrow in his leg. Well, matter of fact, let's get it. I'm sorry, I butchered it. So, okay, Sirach 19.
I'm glad you're going there. I'm gonna go there anyway.
Yeah, one if I pull a precept whenever y'all get
it. Okay.
Hey, Cap going. He go bring that, but start at 7.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Start at 7.
Yes. Sirach 19 and verse 7. Rehearse not unto another that which is told unto thee, and thou shalt fare never the worst.
That's what we're talking about. Like rehearse. You can't be a friend that's revealing secrets.
Gossip.
Say rehearse. You're not a friend.
Gossiping.
A gossiper. Right. Don't rehearse those things that were told to you in confidence.
You know them people that you talk to and they be like, yes, I understand. You telling me all your secrets, they right there with
deep,
you.
They deep.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And I'm talking, they like they counselors. They be like, yes, yes. Right. Don't cry. Don't, man, get some napkins and here you go. You know, matter of fact, use my shirt, wipe your eye. And they be all sincere. Right. And as soon as you done talking to them, guess what the hell happened to this brother right here?
Damn. Yeah, damn.
Them people are
right.
I'm sorry.
Evil as hell.
Go ahead.
Them people evil as hell.
Hey, Cap, bring it up, man. Bring it up.
Keep going.
Oh, praise.
Oh man.
Them performers, them actors.
Good Pretty
Lord.
much. Good actors. Very good.
Yes, sir.
They can swindle you out of money too. We just saw that happen too. Go ahead.
Swindle you out of your insanity.
Verse 8. Whether it be to friend or foe, talk not of other men's lives. And if thou canst without offense, reveal them not.
It said if you don't have anything good to say about something, put your hand over your mouth. Be quiet. It say friend or foe. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Friend or foe. You know? So it's telling you, your friend, you're not going to reveal secrets. Or even if somebody come, you know, you learn something about somebody or whatever the case may be, you're not going to be the person on TV that's on the gossip or whatever, just spreading everybody's business. Tell it all, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But no, we think it's okay to talk about enemies.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, sir.
But what it's telling you, Israel, this how you be blameless.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead.
Yep. Go ahead. Keep
Verse 9. For he heard and observed thee, and when time cometh, he will hate thee. Verse 10.
So that's your friend turning to your enemies right there. Go ahead.
And them the worst foes.
Pretty much.
Because they know where your mama live. They know how many children you have. And that's why a lot of times your biggest threat is 9 times out of 10 in this truth is going to be from your family and your friends. Because you are vulnerable around them. Because they know you. When you try to tell them about the truth, they hear everything you saying, but they not listening.
That's
so
right.
you be telling them about the truth, and then when you done, yeah, you still want to go to the strip club? I did. You did not hear nothing I said. You want to want to roll up? You know, we go to that old spot. Hey, I'm married and I'm faithful. You remember? Oh, you remember Keisha? Big booty Keisha?
Yeah, Keisha.
That you try to holler at? She asked for your number, bro.
They for to pull you back into mischief.
That's how your friends can be your worst enemy because they know you.
Your familiars.
They know all your vulnerabilities.
That's it.
There
That's
you
it.
go.
Hey, Cap, can I get a precept real quick?
Let's finish this one.
Yeah, you got it.
Yes, sir.
Verse 10. If thou hast heard a word, let it die with thee, and be bold, it will not burst thee.
Not die when the friendship die. Not when the relationship turn cold.
We done. I'm finna go
We
tell
done. I can say it now.
Look, I'm finna go write a tell-all book.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, you know what's heavy about that, man?
We good now.
Hey, what's heavy about that? You watch some of these shows and they make comedy out of it, but like at somebody's funeral, man, the whole family be railing on this dude.
Right.
Man.
Damn.
Keep going.
Go ahead.
Verse 11. A fool travaileth with a word, as a woman in labor of a child.
You can't close his mouth. It's that tail barrel. You know, that's why you got to watch who you tell your secrets to, who you tell personal things to, that this person may not be your friend. They don't have your best interests at hand. All right.
What it's saying is like the word in the secret in the mind of a fool is like a woman. It's like a woman just holding a child. It's like him holding your secret. It's like he holding a child. Like it's like I gotta get this out of me.
Right.
I can't hold it.
He having birth pain.
He was just like he having
mouth pain.
Yeah, he having what you call it? Contractions. He was like, I want to say something. The conversation is dead. Nobody ain't saying nothing. It's dead air. If I bring this point out right here, we're gonna have a good time. That's what it's going into. Go ahead.
Verse 12. As an arrow that sticketh in a man's thigh, so is a word within a fool's belly.
You see that? You know what this basically is saying, what we say today, they can't hold water.
Right, basically.
It's gonna go right through them. Whatever you tell them, they just hearing it. They not concentrating on your pain. They concentrating on what you're saying so they can go tell somebody else.
On the juicy information.
Yeah, they want to make sure when they tell it that they not leaving anything out. So be mindful when going back to what the officer and the captain was saying about proving a friend. Can we just go back to 27 and I'll give it back to y'all? Well, let the word block them. Go ahead.
Cut it.
Go to 18.
Sirach 27 and verse 18. For as the man had destroyed his enemy, so hast thou lost the love of thy neighbor. Verse 19. As one that letteth a bird go out of his hand, so hast thou let thy neighbor go, and shall not get him again. Verse 20. Follow after him no more, for he is too far off. He is as a roe escaped out of the snare.
Go verse 18 again.
Verse 18. For as the man had destroyed his enemy, so hast thou lost the love of thy neighbor.
Now listen to this. It's talking about, you got to find the key detail in this. You got to use critical thinking with your spiritual understanding. Understand when you read this, it's talking about discovering secrets, losing credit, never trusting a friend, being betrayed, secrets, and falling no more after, and becoming enemies and becoming foes. Now, this way you become spiritual physicians when you heal, when you go out on the street and heal our people, because it's many forms. You just got to put them in the right place to where our people force a marriage. You can look at Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. You know, according to the world, they said they did it okay, but no, they didn't do it okay, because you're not supposed to condone adultery. You know what I'm saying? And she supposed to be gone. But here's the point: when you look at this, and when it becomes friends and turn into enemies, how many marriages that end in a bitter divorce, to where two individuals who came together, no more twine but one flesh, that's supposed to love each other, and when they get a divorce, they on two separate coasts,
Right.
two separate worlds, to where you once love each other and now y'all sow the bitter rivalries.
That's it.
Bitter enemies, a bitter divorce. You forgot that this is the mother of your child. You forgot that that's the father of your child.
Right.
You forgot that was once in the time that you loved this man.
That's right.
You forgot that there was once upon a time that you loved her, to choose her as your wife. Y'all have children, and it's like now y'all can't even say nothing to each other. And then it's like F him and F him that, you know, going on Facebook, going on Instagram, and they dogging each other out.
They not only tearing themselves apart, or whatever the case may be, but they tearing the whole family up.
You forced them
affected
children.
everybody.
You forced them children
to choose.
You forced them children to pick sides, and when your child only want mama and daddy to get along.
That's it. Amicable. Yeah, go back to the video.
Yes, sir.
We'll keep
I was wondering if I could pull a precept cap.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Proverbs 22:6. Because basically everything that y'all are bringing out is something that needs to be taught from childhood. Like, and like Captain Iramah made a great point. You got broken people trying to love broken people. And, you know, one may be a little more mature than the other. And sometimes that person takes the lead role in the relationship, you know, and they broken too. Right. So even at the end of the day, like you said, it ends a lot of times even in bitter divorce, because neither one of them have really overcome the issues that they have. Right. So read that, please.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 6.
Come on.
Train up a child in the way he should go.
Because the scriptures teach us how to train our children to be ready for life. And a lot of times our children have those of us that have parents that have children of various ages. Some of them got anger. Some of them is sneaky. You know, all these different things. They got anger. They got, you know, little problems that they deal with. So us as parents have to train that child to be able to discipline themselves, like Captain was bringing out. They have to have a level of discipline. Look, you got to deal with your anger. You got to deal with this. You know, you like throwing stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's not good. You got to discipline. You got to temper that. Yeah. So
you got to channel that anger.
Yes, sir. You got to channel that anger. So I think that's one of the biggest things too, is just being able to teach that child and for them to be prepared. And our forefathers prepared us for marriage in the olden times.
Right.
You know, that's not happening today. A lot of kids, Captain, you brought it out many classes ago. I'm not going to restrain my kids like my grandparents did. I'm not going to restrain my kids like my parents. They going to have a boyfriend. They going to have a girlfriend. They want shoes. I'm going to get it. So a lot of times you're rewarding behaviors. Bad behaviors. Yeah.
They're really a detriment to their whole life.
Exactly. So then they grow up thinking, oh, I'm going to get rewarded for my bad behavior. I can act any way I want to.
Right. When they be them little kids, they throw tantrum and they give them a candy to shut them up. That's horrible.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you got a woman that got an anger problem, and she thinking everybody love her. Really, nobody want to be around you.
Damn. Okay.
And that goes into friendship as well, not just marriage. Friendship too, you know.
Right. Okay, let's go back to the video. All praises.
Like your business, like you be telling them like, I just got a new job, or I just got the internship, or I don't know, I just won da-da-da money. Instead of them being like, yes, like let's get it, they be like, oh great. Wonderful. Good for you. That is not your friend, baby girl. Cut her off immediately because that is a snake. That is a slithering snake. If your friend can't be happy for you when you win, that means your friend is in competition with you. None of my friends should ever feel like they're in competition with me. My boyfriend shouldn't feel like he's in competition with me. Family members shouldn't feel that way. If you're really somebody in my life that cares for me, when I win, you win. That's how you should feel. But when I win, if you feel like you lost, oh no ma'am. This is not a first and second place situation. If you can't be happy for my wins, I'm not going to have them with you. That's the attitude you need to have, because you need people in your life that is going to cheer you on, that is going to be happy for you and push you to win and win and win again. These people are praying to God you lose so that they can win. That's how they see it. They see it as it's either me or her. Now you have the certain people, don't be fooled, because there are certain people that when they've been winning a lot,
so pause there, go to Sirach 14:8. Yeah, we both win, right? If we in this together.
Yes, sir. It's supposed to be when I win, you win, not when I win, I win.
Right. That's a relationship, right?
Yeah.
If somebody, come upon, I don't know, some money or something, I don't know, whatever. Or, promoted at their job or, whatever the case may be.
Yes, sir.
They're now in a better position to be able to do what? To help you.
Right.
To encourage you to do better. Like, it just, as a whole, that's that crab in a barrel mentality.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I get a 4-piece dinner so both of us can get two pieces, right?
Pieces,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, you got to realize we are not trained or brought up that way
at all
to look up for each other. There's no longer me and you. It's all about I.
Me.
I got to be the one to come up. I got to be the one to get this money. I got to be the one that's be on the top. Like I said, I'm the GOAT.
Right.
I'm the GOAT.
It all stemmed from that Willie Lynch syndrome.
Right.
Exactly.
Train up a child.
It goes back into your training. But it also extends even from your training. Look at what's shown to us on TV. We look at Basketball Housewives. Bring
it out.
This is the way you're supposed to act among your so-called friends or associates, where they just biting and devouring one another. We look at your music. It's all about you getting over on the next one. Right. I got your baby mama now. It's all about my come up. It's all about my getting this money. It's all about me getting paid. All about me being the number one. Nobody else.
That's right. Officer, that's on point. You said that. Deacon Ithon brought that out. He bring it out every time about Christianity. It's all about me. My relationship with the Lord. My blessing. Me getting Israel. This.
Forget the nations. Forget. Yeah.
So we're not educated to that point anymore of where we know how to be friends with one another.
We don't know how to be. We don't know how to be supportive.
No.
We don't know how to be supportive. We don't know how to champion one another. We don't know how to cheerlead one another. To where only way I'm excited for you if I'm benefiting from it.
That's it.
When you feel and just go back to school since we're talking about school. When you made an F on your test, you didn't care about what nobody was doing. You don't want to hear nobody A's. You don't want to hear nobody B's. How they barely passed. You don't want to hear none of that. Right. Get out of my face. Oftentimes, that's the same reaction that we have when it comes to our friends,
right?
When they be successful, and to where we don't know how to support someone, and when things are going not in our favor,
right.
So it's important because when you understand relationships, husband and wife, friendship, relationship with the Most High, relationship with the congregants, your brothers and sisters. Everything is based on relationship, and it's always going to be a fork in the road that's going to identify your relationship. It's either going to make you or break you. Just imagine a lot of us that we are married. It's been times, because if you weren't married in this truth, it's been times to where y'all had a situation in y'all the early stages of y'all marriage that her parents told you she should leave you, because that's what they normally would do.
Bring it out.
But guess what? The same people who was your cousin, your sisters, and your bestie friend, they not married now. You still is, and they try to give you all the counsel. We don't know how to be supportive to where in unfavorable times, because when you have it's just two people trying to bring their differences together, learning how to grow one another. You're not gonna have that overnight. And to go back to what you said, we are marinated in this foolishness. That's why David said we are shaped in the midst of iniquity. That's because you born into it. It's all around you. You married. You've been taught. Now just think about this. Everything that we understand that we have, that we look for as entertainment, as a hobby, do you know that it's all about degrading one another? We compete with one another.
Yes,
Bring
sir.
it out.
Yes, sir.
You understand? To where, for example, you said that the TV shows is us fighting one another. That's our hobby. That's our entertainment. Us turn down each other.
That's right. Right.
You look at battle rapping right now. I give them a 9. I got a long extended clip and put it in your head. Boom, your brain in the kitchen now. That's what we find in entertainment. Us slandering and devaluing one another.
Snapping on each other.
Rapping. You know what I'm saying? How many females I got? Me and Miss Jones got a thing going on. Commit adultery, fornication. You know what I mean? Then our sisters singing on R&B. Supposed to be love.
Right.
What's that? Don't get a boss dude.
Right.
Don't get a scrub.
I'm gonna take your
clean up woman.
The clean up woman. There you go. You know what I'm saying? All these type of things.
Cheating in the next room. That's the blues.
So what are you going to get good from that? Right. So these are the things that with people with those mentalities, and you supposed to be a Christian, these are some of your best friends.
Right. That's right.
And that's why you got to choose your friends upright. Sorry.
That's right.
Hey, real quick, Cal. I got to come in on that. I got to come in on that.
Hold on, officer. Let me get the preset right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead, officer.
About the cage.
I was going to say, Cap, what you bringing out about how we are in competition with one another, I want to take it to just food for thought. Food for thought. We devour, we bite, we destroy one another. We're in competition. We're always trying to get up on one another, but yet we're always trying to be like the other nations, not understanding that we are entertainment for the other nations. We are entertainment for the other nations. We are the entertainment, the way that we live our everyday lives, devouring each other in competition, just like sports. We are entertaining the other nations.
That's why they call us animals.
That's true.
That's right. That's why they call us animals. I was going to say what you was bringing out, Cap, about the competition. School. Remember school? Well, the first day of school, everybody what they trying to see, what you got on. What you got on. That's why a lot of people didn't like what they call it, the uniforms, because everybody's the same.
Yeah,
only thing gonna be different
with my personality. I can't show who I be.
Right. I'm gonna dress fly. I want to put this on. Right. So what shoes you got? He got Reeboks. Oh, he got Fila's. Oh, he got the Shacks from Walmart. You know what I'm saying?
He got the wings from Payless or something.
You ain't got them new J's, man.
Read that.
Sirach 14 and verse 1.
No, Sirach 14 and 8.
Verse 8, excuse me. The envious man had a wicked eye. He turned away his face and despised men.
You see that? It said the envious man had a wicked eye. He turneth away his face and despised men. This is that person that's basically covetousness, and he want to be you, basically. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to support you and encourage you, or what's the word I'm looking for? Be happy for you. You know what I'm saying? When you prosper or whatever, champion you. Thank you. No, you're doing good, but he really hates you. Or he going behind your back and talking. He or she going behind their back and talk about you, so on and so forth, because they want to be you.
And that's what Esau know. In anything that we do as a people, bro. They know our spirit. They study our mind. That even though how great you are, and a person don't understand that if he next to you in your vicinity, if you great, he great.
Pretty much.
But Esau know that we have that false brother mentality or that false sister mentality that I can destroy his whole organization just if I get in the head of his friend who really envies him.
That's it.
And he got a covetous spirit that he's not satisfied with his portion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not satisfied with his portion.
Right. Many gifts. Y'all forget about that. Keep reading. Read
verse 9. A covetous man eye is not satisfied with his portion.
That's what Cap just said. he want what you got.
He don't want to be the right hand man.
No.
He want to be the man.
The man. Head honcho, as Oscar I say, the GOAT.
And he
elite.
can have everything. He can have he can have your same house. You can give him
Jake
damn near
man.
$1 shorter than you. You know what I'm saying? But you know what make him mad? Because all the women like you. And he will become your enemy for that small reason.
Saul and David.
Why they not reaching? Why they not hollering at me like that? Why they telling me to take a? You become the cameraman. Hey, women come. Hey, can you take a picture of me? No. Here you go. He like this salty. Sideways.
Dang.
You know what? I ain't gonna take it long ways. I don't even want to show it. I'm not even gonna show his shoes. I'm just gonna show him waist up.
He ain't even get time to focus. He just clicked the button.
Can I look at that picture now? You good? Go on by.
Wow. Damn. Finish that off, and I'm gonna give it to Buckle Dog.
A covetous man eye is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked dried up his soul.
Right. The iniquity of the wicked, the sin, dry up his soul. That hatred that he have for that brother or sister, he or she, that hatred is gonna dry up their soul. It's no longer looking towards you as a brother or a sister. Now you're an enemy. Now they want what you got. You know? It's crazy.
They hypnotized with hatred.
With hatred, right. Damn. Go ahead. Buckle down.
Hey, all praises, man. Everything y'all brought out is definitely on point. And I got a precept that correlates. But one thing I want to make mention of is Esau is only utilizing the things that it's already a weakness that's within our subconscious, or things that we already deal with. So let's give an example of that. Go to 1 Samuel 18, and we're going to read verse 9, and we're going to jump real quick.
The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 18 and verse 9.
Uh-huh.
And Saul eyed David from that day and forward.
So Saul, he envied David from that day forward. Why? Because he started to see the recognition that David was getting when Saul was already a king.
Right.
And he started to see the come up of another brother. When, mind you, Saul is in a high status, but because of his transgressions of what he did against the Lord started to use somebody else. So now another man is having favorable attributes that a lot of the people are seeing. So because of that, Saul started to eye David. Now watch this. Jump to verse.
Say someone.
Yeah, please.
Oh, that's heavy, because a lot of times when you put in the positions to handle your responsibility, you chose to be slothful. And then when another brother get in that position and he executed, and now you mad at him.
Right.
No, you had the opportunity to do what he done. So why you mad at him to being the person that you supposed to be?
Right. For doing the job.
The Most High job.
Right.
Jump to verse 14.
Verse 14. And David behaved himself wisely in all his ways, and the Lord was with him.
Uh-huh.
Verse 15. Wherefore, when Saul saw that he behaved himself very wisely, he was afraid of him.
Now, Saul was not afraid of David because of him being a mighty person and him having fear. What was he afraid of? What was the reason he had that spirit on him like that? Read.
Verse 16. But all Israel and Judah loved David.
So the whole 12 tribes, they started to reverence and love David because of him acting and operating in a wisely manner. He started to be held to such a high esteem of being a great man because of the things that was making him seem successful. So because of that, you had Saul, he's in the background and he's seeing what he used to have, but because of him falling off, now the Lord is giving it to somebody else. Now he's starting to have that envy spirit. Now he's starting to have that eye spirit to where he has malicious spirit inside of him of wanting to see evil happen to this man. All because of another man's success.
And the key thing in it, what Cap said, he's still the king.
There you go.
He don't even realize he the king no more.
Right. It's like
he's so caught up with him.
And like
He's not even looking at what he has. And it said, go to that poet and say fear. He began to fear him.
15, the last verse.
Read it.
Last part of that verse.
Verse 15. Wherefore, when Saul saw that he behaved himself very wisely, he was afraid of him.
You see that? When you are moving in the right spirit, I tell people this all the time. A lot of brothers and sisters have good attributes, and they know how to attract people to them. One thing you always have to remember, the same thing that make people love you is going to be the same gift that going to make people hate you. And then they're going to be afraid of you. Right. And some of them they're going to leech on to you just to monitor you.
Right.
Just to block you. Damn. And you going to think you their friend. You think that's your friend. And then every time you need something, you know what I mean, bro gonna be telling you, oh, it was a job interview. It was open. They had like 5 spots. Bro, why you didn't call me? Oh, I thought you was busy.
That remind me of Othello.
They was giving out, you know what I mean, grants and stuff like that. Why you didn't hit to let me know? Oh, I thought you was busy.
Damn.
Yeah, I was gonna call you, but I know I was gonna call you, but you usually be asleep at that time. I don't be asleep at that time. Oh, I thought you was asleep. Oh, my bad. That was Ray. Them, that's because they afraid of your potential.
Right.
You know, they're afraid of that because they know if, or even meetings or meeting important people, they'll go to a meeting with important people for a business deal. Hey, bro, you know I'm trying to do a business. I'm trying to be an entrepreneur. Why you ain't let me know? They go to a seminar or something talking about young black men, how to be entrepreneurs. And you be like, bro, why you ain't let me know? Oh, nah, I just, you know, I know you work during the week and you be tired. I know you want to spend time with your wife. That's because they're afraid, because they know, they feel that if you get the opportunity, the same opportunity, you're going to excel because they know your wisdom. Right. They know your work ethic. Right. They said, so the only way I have a chance if I exempt him from even being here.
Take him out the equation.
These are some people you call your friends.
Right.
Damn.
That's why I say choose your friend upright.
That's right.
Liken unto yourself. Because same way you would help him, you should have that same friend to help you. It's like a workout partner. Some days I'm not going to want to work out. Right. And you have to encourage and motivate me to work out. That's but right. Guess what? I'm going to do the same thing for you. Because at the end of the day, we trying to attain the same goal. It's to be in shape and be healthy.
That's it. And that's it.
Right.
Us in this room and us, Israel, we all trying to obtain the same thing, the kingdom of heaven. That's it. So why not be your brother's keeper and encourage him and motivate him and make sure he ain't in the midst of sin. He making sure you ain't in the midst of sin. That's our jobs. No big I's and no little U's.
The sad thing about that one thing, Cap, is that person before he did everything, he premeditated that he's not going to call you.
Right.
You popped up in his mind.
Right. You popped up and then poofed away.
Right. And he said, you know what? I just tell him anything. He thought about you. He thought about you. Don't act like he or she thought about you.
Remember, they envied you. Remember, they want to be you.
Exactly. They hoping they get it to show you.
Right. Show you up. Look what I did. Look what I got. Boy.
And then you say, oh, since you own that, can you give me a job? Well, we fool.
Hey, Cap.
They not hiring right now.
Hey, Cap, man, you know what? A lot of times when brothers and sisters have been burnt like that will cause them to keep people at a distance and only allow those friends in that really prove themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you be like, well, why they don't want me around, or why this person don't want me around? It's because they may see traits in you of people that have burned them in the past. So they keep you at a distance just to see, okay, is that what I really saw in them?
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. And then after you prove yourself faithful in whatever areas you might be in, they might be, okay, I let this person a little bit closer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's from, more wise people that understand how to, operate in types of friendships. But a lot of times people be like, well, I wasn't invited, or why this or why that. Well, maybe you might have traits of a person that burnt that person or did that person wrong.
Right.
So they just keeping you at a distance to see, is this what I saw in that person?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it, bro. That's it. Let's go back to the video.
Win something, they'll be like, oh yay, like they're happy for you because they still feel like they're on top of you. But when you start winning and stuff and they feel like you getting past them, now it's cool, great, wonderful. Don't be fooled. Don't be like, well, she was happy for me this time. Okay, but if she's not happy for you this time, she was only happy for you then because she was doing good at that point. Now she's doing bad and you're doing good, so she can't be happy for you. If you have a business, a sport, a club you are really invested in, anything that you really care about, and that person is not supporting you 110%, that's not your friend. So let's say you do nails, but she keep going to shorty over there that does nails and not supporting your business, that's not your friend. Your friend, or at least posting about your business, telling people about your business, getting your business cards, handing them out, that's not your friend. People who really genuinely care about you support you in any venture that you go off and do. So that should really be a big sign. And I've had to cut off 2 people for that in the past year that were really important to me. But if you are not supporting what's important to me, then I must not be important to you. Now, if what I'm doing may be a conflict of interest in what you're doing or something like that, that's a totally separate situation. But if you love something and your friend is not pushing you to do better, pushing you to go harder, telling you you can do this, supporting your dreams. So again, if your friend is like,
Forms and surveys.
Somebody say something. Nah. Look, and then they just be quiet. Okay, nah, but go to. Oh man,
bring it out.
Let me see. Okay. Go ahead, go play.
you say, oh, my dream is to be an actress, and they're like, child, you better pick something else. That is not your friend. Your friend should be like, okay, so how are we going to get you there? What are we going to do to make sure that you are the biggest actress to ever do it? What classes can we put you in? Who can we get you in contact with? Where do you need to be living at? Your friend should be pushing you, just like you should be pushing yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. Your friend should not have to do all the brunt work of getting you off your ass. You should be doing stuff for yourself as well. But you should have supportive people in your corner that are making sure you stay on track as well. So there's two right there.
So,
one, if they're not supportive.
Pause it. Go to Romans 16:2.
The book of Romans, chapter 16 and verse 2. That ye receive her in the Lord. Verse 1. I commend unto you Phoebe, our sister, which is a servant of the church, which is at Caesarea. Verse 2. That ye receive her in the Lord, and becoming saints, and that ye assist her in whatsoever business she had need of you. For she had been a succorer of many, and of myself also.
So Paul is giving you an understanding of the sister Phoebe being a help, an assistant, not assistant, but a succor, meaning a help, to a support, thank you, to an aid, a pillar. All these different words are similar or synonyms of a helper, of somebody that's a supporter of another. That's what she was.
A minister.
A minister. That's it. That's it. A minister. And that's what she was doing. She was a minister, a servant to help what? Israel. As well as I'm correlating it to a friendship. All right. You being able to help and support your friend in their time of need. That's our job as being friends. And as a nation as a whole, it goes above and beyond that. Us looking out for one another. Us being able to help those that are in need in the body. All right. It's many levels to it. You got something else, Carter?
Yes, sir. I was going to throw a precept in there with you.
Okay. It says she had need of, for she had been a succor of many. So she helped many people. You understand? It says, and myself also. Paul was letting you know she helped me out as well. That's a friend. That's an aid, like unto himself. Okay?
Hey, Cap, and what's heavy about that is that you have Paul showing that same, what's the word, reciprocation.
Right.
To say, to acknowledge that this woman did do good works, and then that we got to treat her a certain way. We got to make sure she's taken care of.
That's right.
That's a good friend because he acknowledged what she did right, and he wanted to make sure that same love is returned to her.
That's right. That's right. All praises. Who has some?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Real quick. Ecclesiastes 4:9. Ecclesiastes 4:9. When you're talking about friends that are supposed to be there for you, to help build you up, to help lift you up, no matter what it be, whether it be in business, whether it be right here in this truth.
Right.
You're being supportive of one another.
Right.
Okay. Read that right quick, because it's self-explanatory. Read that. Ecclesiastes 4:9.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4 and verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Two are better than one.
Read.
Because they have a good reward for their labor.
Wait.
Go ahead.
You say it didn't say one better than two?
No. Read it again.
Two are better than one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need no help. I got this by myself. I'm an independent woman.
No.
I'm self-made.
Read the verse again.
Two are better than one.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it all.
If it's in marriage, if it's like the cap bringing out, if it's in marriage, if it's in keeping this truth, two are better than one. Why? Because when I slip, my friend is going to be there to help me pick me up.
I can raise a child all by myself.
No.
I can
it takes a village to raise a child.
I can be an individual like in
No.
What was the saying back in the day? I could do bad all by myself.
Right.
Yeah. Read it one more time.
Two are better than one.
No. You said it right. Read it one more time.
Two are better than one. Because they have.
I have to renew my mind.
Yes, you have to repent.
You must.
You must repent. You know that goes against what this world teaches, especially when it comes to our sisters with that, like, the strong, independent black woman, that business minded self. She's not becoming independent of anybody. What she's doing is she's becoming dependent on another nation, and she doesn't even realize it. Doesn't even realize it.
Right.
You separated yourself from your soulmate, from the one that's supposed to help you obtain the kingdom, or that's supposed to help you to succeed in this world. In any aspect you looked at it, no matter what you're doing, two are going to be better than one. Walking in this truth. When I fall, when I make a mistake, I have a friend there that can correct me. Two are better than one.
Right.
Not, I'm just going to fall. Because what the scripture says, you're going to fall, you're going to demise yourself with your own afflictions.
Right.
Or you're going to end your own demise. You think that it was okay to do this.
Right.
But there's no wisdom with yourself. Like the scriptures say, in a multitude of counselors, there's safety.
That's
the
right.
counselors are your friends. When they see you going off, they're going to apply Leviticus 19:17.
Right.
They're going to apply Leviticus 5:1 to get you back on track.
That's right.
And that's the same, whether it be marriage, whether it be business, whether it be in this truth. That's what your friends are there for, to help build you up. Read verse 10 real quick.
Verse 10. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
Mm-hmm.
But woe to him that is alone when he falleth.
Destruction to the one that falleth when he's by himself. He didn't have, or he or she didn't have friends. They had associates. Like people like to say, I don't have friends. I got associates.
That's for you individualites, you keyboard warriors.
Mm-hmm.
That's them people that you love with a long handle spoon.
Mm-hmm.
You keep them at a distance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Keep reading.
For he had not another to help him up.
So you don't have nobody else to help you up. Now, real quick, drop to verse 12. Now watch this.
Verse 12.
I'm sorry. That's crazy as hell. Because you now I'm going to go out alone. And Christ said go what? Two by twos.
Yes, sir.
He had 12 around him plus 70.
Watch this. Now, watch the wisdom that the Most High gives with this verse right here. Verse 12. Read that.
Verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him.
So if you got one that's being successful, no matter what it is, well, of course not in marriage. In marriage, you got to have two. But if you got one that's successful in any aspect, and now you add two. What does it say about two? It says two shall what?
Withstand him.
Two is going to be a strong defense. Now watch this. Now this next one is not talking about a marriage because it's going into threefold. But watch this. Read. What does it say about the threefold?
And a threefold cord is not quickly broken.
A threefold cord is not easily broken. So when you have multiple friends there that have the same like mind, like manner that's going to correct you, you make yourself a defense. You make yourself more successful in everything that you do.
Right. Just like the old school form of discipline. When you try to go out and get that one switch, that little thin one, it ain't gonna do nothing by itself. Then they braid them 2 or 3 switches together. It got a little bit more power. Same thing here. It's not easily broken. So another thing too is say two shall withstand. Just like if you just getting robbed or something like that. If a person y'all can't fight them off, or at least the other person can run to go get help.
Right. Exactly.
And describe what the attackers look like. Versus you by yourself, they just throw you in the van. Nobody just thought you went to a grocery store. and you just never came back.
Right. That's it.
So
go ahead with the video.
Important what you do, and two, if they telling you your dreams is too big or they trying to bring you down. Now here's another issue. I feel like this is a teeter-tottering issue with certain people. Messing with people that don't mess with me. That is a slippery slope. Let me tell you why. If your friend is going to be friends with somebody that doesn't like you or that you have beef with, you have to be 100% sure that they are holding it down for you if your name is ever brought up. If it's any non-clarity in that, like if you can't know for sure that if that person that doesn't like you brings you up and is talking dirt on your name, if you can't be 100% sure that your friend won't stick up for you or shut that conversation down, that's not your friend. Your friends should never feel comfortable speaking about you without you being present, ever. Especially if they're not close. If they're not close and you find out that they're key about you, cut them both off immediately, because there is no reason that they should jump to each other to speak on your name, ever. And if one friend is just allowing it, like if the friend is like, oh, they was talking about you, but I wasn't saying anything though, I didn't say anything, cut her off, because you should have been like, what we're not going to do is speak about her while I'm here. Another version of a fake friend would be, you're always there for them, but they're never there for you. It's not weighed out. That's a fake friend, and that's a toxic person who is selfish, who's literally just sucking all the life out of you but can never give it back. Like, for example, if every time they're upset, they're calling you and you're talking them through it, you're there for them, you're giving them tough love, whatever it is, but then when it's time for you to talk or you need something from them, they're like, yeah sis, that sucks, but I gotta go, okay, good luck, like, ugh. Or they're not invested in what you're saying, they're not trying to be there for you, they can't do a simple task for you. That's not your friend. That is a user. That is somebody who likes what you do for them, who likes how you make them feel, but doesn't feel like doing that back for you because they don't care enough. That's a user. They don't care about you, because if they did, they would never let you go through whatever you're going through on your own. Another fake friend would be some.
See the videos.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty long, bro. So, all right, go to what kind of ringtone is that, bro? For old people, huh? Go to Sirach 19 and 13. Go to Sirach 19 and 13.
The book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 13. Admonish a friend. It may be he had not done it, and if he have done it, that he do it no more.
That's the mindset that we have to have when we hear that somebody, because as she said, that's not your friend. If they talking about you behind your back to somebody else, because you read up, that's why I read that up above at 7. It said, rehearse not things that are told unto thee. But it's going more so into, it's something about you. Maybe not things that you've told them, but something about you that they want to tell or disrespect you and talk behind your back. That's not a true friend. But you have to understand that what somebody told you may not be true either. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 14. Admonish thy friend. It may be he had not said it. And if he have, that he speak it not again.
See, this is the part where, as friends, you understanding that we're going to go through things. That friend, and the scripture going to tell you as we read further down, that we slip with the tongue. You understand? But it's not with malicious malice. It's not with hatred. It's not with, you know what I'm saying, that the malicious intent behind it. All right? Keep going.
Verse 15. Admonish a friend, for many times it is a slander, and believe not every tale. Verse 16. There is one that slippeth in his speech, but not from his heart. And who is he that had not offended with his tongue?
See that? It said he slipped from his speech. He slipped from his speech, but not from his heart. Meaning his mind is still, y'all still have that connection. Y'all still friends, basically. You know what I'm saying? You still can trust this person. It just came out. You know what I'm saying? Like Cap was talking about the scripture that said the travailing woman. You know, that that's a person you know not to tell your business to because they can't hold water. All right? Keep reading.
Verse 17. Admonish thy neighbor before thou threaten him, and not being angry, give place to the law of the Most High.
Right. And this was what a righteous brother and sister would do. All right. They would give place for the law. They would come to their brother or sister and say, hey, I heard this person told me you said this about me, so on and so forth. And they would do what? Sit down and communicate these things with one another. Not jump to conclusions or assume or whatever. Either provoke. No, they're going to sit down and talk about it because it may not be true. That other person that told you that, they may be the one that has some hatred or some envy in their heart for you. You understand what I'm saying?
In a relationship, husband and wife, any relationship that you have in life, one key attribute you have to have is communication. Communication is about articulating and listening. And oftentimes you have, in a relationship, is one or the other. One person probably talk all the time and they don't listen. One person do all the listen and they don't say anything. So therefore, it becomes a broken communication, a lack of communication, and then it's going to be a misunderstanding. You understand? So we have to learn how to have effective communication. You understand? To be honest, what we don't like, what hurt us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we so prideful, we think we invincible that we don't like to tell people our flaws and things that we dealing with. And the person that you say you supposedly love. You done with that precept?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can I put out a precept? She said you're not gonna have nobody defend you. I mean, like you around your so-called enemies, and she just listening to it and just sucking it up and not defending you
at all.
Watch this. There's two precepts I want to go to. Sirach 4 and 23.
The book of Sirach, chapter 4 and verse 23. And refrain not to speak when there is occasion to do good, and hide not thy wisdom in her beauty.
So sometimes we have wisdom, we have the right information due to the everybody, you're against all odds, so therefore it forces you to keep your mouth closed because you're afraid, fear jump on you, and you say, you know what, I ain't gonna say anything. I'm just gonna ignore it. When you have the right information, the right pieces to resolve this whole matter.
Right, to clear it all up.
But since it's like 10 people saying 10 negative things and you're the only one there, you just say, you know what, I'm just acting like I'm not really cool with them.
Right.
I'm not really cool with them. You know what I'm saying? We are associates. You remember? We associates, but watch this. Go to Sirach 22 and 25. Because this relationship that you get petrified or fearful to defend is going to be a reflection of your same spiritual relationship in its truth. Watch this. Go ahead.
So the book of Sirach, chapter 22, verse 25. I will not be ashamed to defend a friend, neither will I hide myself from him.
You see that? It's boy none take on the fade all. I'm gonna rise up against all odds for a friend. If y'all saying something negative about him, that's my friend. So therefore, my goal is to resolve it so we can have a smooth playing field. To where I can bring both parties together so we all can be on one accord. To where we don't, because my mindset is a misunderstanding. And with my wisdom that I'm not going to hide, I'm going to try to articulate that so everybody can be on one accord. Because a lot of times when people are mad, they can't even articulate. They just say we mad. They just did something evil. They just did something wrong. And I can't forgive him for that. What did they do, brother? I'm just saying you should see what he did. And man, I can't do it. What did she do to you? I just can't. What she did. They can't even explain why they are really mad at that person, even if it's justified to be angry like that.
Right.
Hey, in some cases, Cap, they might have had a conflict with that person in the past, and they held on to it. Now, everything that they see this person do, it causes some type of problem internally for them. So they begin to have that frustration, and they can't explain why, but it's because of what happened a long time ago that they subconsciously still holding on to with that person.
What you just said, a person in the world be like, I understand what you said. But you say the Bible says the same exact thing, and they'll be like, the Bible's not a true book. It's a white man's book.
That's
Give you
right.
an example. When you read James 5, it say there should not bear a grudge. You should not have a grudge against someone because them things are going to happen. Then what's the other precept say in Sirach 10? Bear not hatred for every little wrong.
That's
right. The Bible.
Hey, Cap.
That's what they don't understand.
Hey, Cap, that's everything y'all bringing out so on point because, like you said, it goes back to training up a child. If that child don't know what do they call it when we was growing up, it's something of dealing with like relationship, resolving issues or something like that. Like you have issues with people and you resolve them, but then you have those people that hold things that from their past, from their childhood, how they were treated, and they never resolved that issue, and now they grown and it's become a stronghold in them. So like the officer said, somebody do something to them and they revert back to that child because they never got the proper, I'm not going to say therapy, closure, right, to deal with an issue where somebody hurt them before. Right. So every time somebody do something, you're not dealing with the grown person. You're dealing with the 5-year-old.
Right.
That was hurt.
Right. And that's why I say in this truth is going to compare to your relationship. I mean, your relationship that you have in the world with your wife, your brothers, your families, whoever, your job, your boss, is going to be a reflection of you in this truth because that's the only way you know how to deal with it. So that's why we tell brothers and sisters, you have to be born again. You have to repent. You have to overcome that old man or that old woman because you haven't been taught what a friend is, how to defend a friend. So therefore, when you come in this truth, how you going to defend it? We defending the truth. When the world say Christ is white, no, we going to tell the whole world that Christ was a so-called black man. The whole world say the Israelites in Israel right now. They the Israeli. They the Jewish people. No, they not the real people. So we are defending what friend? Matter of fact, this is the last precept. Go to John 15, read it real quick. 15 and 13. Watch this. Because we are not supposed to hold back our wisdom in speaking the truth. We understand when we speak the truth, the whole world is going to hate us.
That's right.
Because you never learned how to deal with that in the world because you only care about being a part of a social club,
right?
A group being liked. To where you will sit on the truth and acknowledge a lie.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Let a lie exist and
right. And that's the same thing with our people in Christianity. They know that's a lie. Right. They know everything. The whole doctrine is false. But they will sit there and agree with it because they don't know how to defend a friend or they damn sure know how to defend the truth. Read.
The book of John, chapter 15 and verse 13. Greater love had no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
That's what a real friend gonna do. I know they told you in the world, fear is stronger than love. No, fear is stronger than fake love. Because a man who have real love, he gonna lay down his life for his friend, no matter who it is. That's what it said. Boy, none take on and fade all. Don't stand on the truth, and the truth kill you. Then hey,
that's right.
That was your final destination.
It is what it is.
That is what it is. So Christ did it. He said, this is what Christ told you. Because I told the world about the sin and who we are and how great we are, that we are the Israelites. We are God-chosen people. You are enemy off the back to the world.
Right. Pretty much.
Guys, that's what Christ said. They hate me because I teach them. I tell the truth. I tell them the evil. Because you know where you get the evil from? You get the evil from the other nations.
Right.
And trying to be like them.
Right.
So when Christ came, he told our people, don't be like the other nations. God gave you laws, gave you culture. And guess what? I'm your friend. This is what a true friend would do.
Right.
He will risk his life for you.
That's right.
For the love and to gain his people.
Right.
And guess what? The love that he had for his people got him put to death.
Right. That's right.
And so if you come in this truth and you afraid to defend a friend and love your people and stand up on truth, then you're not meant for it.
Right. Because you see your people going down a path. You see them being misused. You see them being mistreated. You see them being taken advantage of. You see them literally killing themselves with drugs and alcohol and all these different things. And we see this false doctrines as well because Christianity ain't done ish for our people. When you think about it, nothing. And our people in the midst of all of these,
think about it.
Right, exactly. When our people in the midst of all of these crazy doctrines and things like that, and you try to tell them the truth, and the first thing they do is they get angry with you because why? It's like you're shocking somebody out of Right, you're
Wake
waking
up, Jacob.
somebody up out of a dead sleep,
It's
a
like
dead state.
it's like when you go in your room. Just give you an example of how people react to truth. Just go in your room and cut the light off for like 20 minutes, and then have somebody come in there and turn the light on. Watch your eyes turn the light out.
Right.
The same thing with our people.
Right.
They've been in so much darkness forever, and they've been in darkness and wickedness, and then you try to shed them with this truth, which is the light, the commandments. They be like, no, I don't want to hear that. It's the same effect.
Right.
All praises.
Hey, Cal, can you read that? Can we read that next verse real quick?
Yeah, read it.
Yeah, verse 14. Read that. It's because it's so heavy that you pull that scripture out, Cat.
Verse 14. Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you.
I guess Christians don't have a friend in Jesus. You know, they go to church and they sing that song,
See,
"What
that's
a
old, boy.
friend
They be
we
singing
have
hard,
in
too.
Jesus."
Bring it out.
They bring it up beautifully, right?
From their soul.
Christ said, "You are His friend if you do what He tells you to do."
That's right.
So all that is just food for thought. Sunday Christians,
Oh, what a friend you have in Jesus.
y'all might want to go recheck your friendship with Christ. Just some food for thought. Just some
If
food.
he got you in his top 5,
Right. They might be a fair weather friend.
he probably ain't had you in his contacts.
Hey, I know y'all ain't heard that one in a long time. A fair weather friend. Yeah.
Fair weather? What the
Yeah.
hell?
Only when the weather's good, I'm gonna be your friend. When the
Damn.
rain come, I gotta go.
I guess Christ says it's gonna always be sunshine, so you ain't my friend. I ain't looking for no rainy days.
Pretty much.
But he just told him right here, it's gonna be some rainy days. So what you gonna do?
Right. Go to Sirach 25:1, bro. Damn. Whew. I pray y'all got something out of this, man. Food for thought. Sirach 25:1.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 1. In 3 things I was beautified and stood up beautiful before God and men. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree together.
You see that? The Most High has to put all 3 of these different correlations together to get you to see, Israel, that it's just not, as I've supported in Ecclesiastes, not just about you. 2, a nation, the 12 tribes are better than one. All right. This is the unity that we have to come back together in, on being one accord, knowing that we're going to go through things as brothers and sisters. You know, go to Sirach 6 right quick. We're going to end it on this, on that faithful friend. You know, Sirach 6 and start at verse,
What we starting at?
14.
14. Sirach chapter 6, verse 14. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that had found such and one had found a treasure.
You found a treasure. If you got a faithful friend that you prove them, and y'all been through ups and downs, contentions, y'all been through the thick of things, and that friend, y'all been able to overcome those things, you have found a treasure. You found something that's invaluable. All right? Go ahead.
Nothing does
You can't put a price on it. Go ahead.
You know what it say when you read Sirach 25:1 about a husband and wife, and also a friend that's what it say? A friend that they agree together. Right here it say you find a virtuous, you find that a friendship is like a treasure. But it also
Right.
say when you find a virtuous woman, it's a gift.
Right.
So that means you're gonna have a healthy longevity, bro.
A long
So that's
life.
why it's important to have good friends, a good wife, and good counsel, bro. Just try to
Right.
have everybody just wise and faithful around you, bro, because they're gonna extend your life.
Right. They mean you well. Right. But keep reading.
Verse 15. Nothing does countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is unvaluable.
See that? His excellency is invaluable. Go ahead.
And a faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him.
You see that? That's what Cap just said. It said a faithful friend, a faithful husband, a faithful nation is like, it's the medicine of life. That's what keeps us thriving in life, because we all working cohesively together. Different aims and different goals for us personally, but one ending goal, one common goal, that we all get the kingdom of heaven. All right, go ahead.
Verse 17. Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright. For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also.
So if your friendship is built off of some carnal BS, then it's not a true friendship. If your friendship is based off of what you can take or gain from someone, it's not a friendship. If your friendship is based off of we go gossip, we like gossiping about this one sister, y'all don't have a friendship. You understand? If your friendship is based off of me, you don't have a relationship. You don't have a friendship.
If it's based on money and party, and when the money is gone, then the real relationship is gone. I heard a lot of drug dealers say that. They said I had a lot of friends when I had money, but when I fell off, everybody was gone. When I had all the weed, and I had all the weed at the house, everybody used to come to my house and smoke. But once the marijuana is gone, then everybody else is gone. So that's just based on what you're saying. If friend for occasion, once all that is gone, the material stuff is gone, then your friends is gone. That means you never had friends.
That's right. And a friend.
And you didn't know how to be a friend.
That's right.
Right. That happened.
The friend don't actually do what? Correct you as well. A friend is gonna what? If you going off, that friend go tell you, brother, you out the spirit. Brother, you in the midst of transgression. Before you even, that's where the counselor come in. You go seek counsel from your friend. All right? What do you know about this, that, and the third? You're not gonna go down this path because your friend is gonna let you know that's not right. You understand? So with that, Israel, we pray y'all got something from the class. Remember to rate, like, comment on our videos. You can go to IUICHouston.org. What the? IUIC Houston, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow us. Send it to your friends and family. As well as go to Original Royalty and buy Bibles, apocryphas, music, posters. We got a lot of stuff on there. All those funds go back to help the body, the nation of Israel, as well as IUIC fundraising at IsraelUnite.org. Become a member of the Booster Club. All right. Lord willing, everything open back up. We'll be able to, leadership will be able to hit the highways and byways, the four corners of the earth, and teach our people. All right. With that, Israel, that's all we have. We pray for those that are sick and shut in as well. All right. With that, we say shalom till next week. Most High Christ bless.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.